Hey guys, welcome to the video. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to build a coastal bedroom. So let's start. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is placing down walls. So it's going to be about that big. So this is 4x4. So I'm going to go ahead and close it off. Okay, and now we're going to add a floor and a roof. So for the roof, I'm just going to use this flat roof. Okay, so now that's done. Now I'm going to start on the inside. So this is what it's looking like now. So first I'm going to put planks down and also make it linen like I usually do. So let's go ahead and do that. If I can find, okay, here it is. Okay, and then I'm going to try to copy it over, put it over again to make it look a little more realistic. Okay, now that's done. Now I'm going to start on the walls. So for the walls, I think I'm going to make it light blue. I think that's a really pretty color, so that's what color I'm going to make it. And then I'm going to do these dirt stains. I feel like they are very pretty, even though it's called dirt stain. Yeah. Okay, so now that's done. Now I'm going to add a door. So for the door, I think I'm just going to add a door here. Maybe one of those. It's just going to be a simple door. Okay, there we go. So now that's done. Now I'm going to also add a little space here for a closet. So we're also going to add a door here for the closet. That's not for the closet. And there we go. Okay, so now it's done. Now I'm going to real quick paint this that color. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now that's done. Now this is just going to be blue. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to need to add some lights because you guys can tell it's very dark in here. So I'm going to add just some of these. This would be nice, but I think I'm just going to add these modern sleek ceiling lights. Okay, so now that's done. Now I'm going to stop. Now I'm going to add some windows. I'm going to add, let's see. So the bed's going to go here. I'm going to make my own bed. So this will require some, it will require possibly, yeah, it's going to require some game passes. Showing you guys that. Alright, so let's just go ahead and make the bed. So I'm just gonna make be like that. Just gonna just do that. And then I guess that's good enough, yeah, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna put it here. Okay, sticking out. So it's just no. Okay, there we go. So now it's done. Now I'm going to just copy it over again like that. Okay. So there we go. Okay, so now that's done. Now I'm going to so this is just going to be like the first part of it. And then now I'm going to add, actually no, I'm going to make this blue actually instead of white. I'm actually going to make it blue. Make it fog, but then make it a little bit darker maybe. Like that, yeah. Okay, so now that's done. Now I'm going to add another thing on top. So this is actually going to be like the mattress. I'm just going to use a beveled cube. Okay, just like that. Okay, and then I'm just going to, I'm just going to be about like that. So I want it to be still a pretty thick mattress here. Okay, there we go. Because now I'm going to make it a little bit wider. So now I'm just going, okay, there we go. Okay, so now that's done. Now I'm going to scoot it over a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now that's done. Now I'm going to make it, so this is going to be, let's see, we'll go make it a sand blue. I think that's very pretty. And then I'm going to make it modern trellis. I think it's kind of facing that way. Okay, now I'm going to add a blanket over it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to blankets. Okay, and then I'm just going to add this neatly tucked blanket because I'm going to make it wide. Hopefully it'll go wider than this. Guess we'll see if it'll go wide. Yeah, we'll put wider than me. Okay, is that too wide? A little bit. Okay, there we go. Actually, I'm going to make it wider for it actually to fit. Okay, there we go, okay. And then I'm going to make it like that. Let me have it go up a little bit there, because I don't like it like touch the bottom. Okay. And then I'm just going to move it over a little bit. Just like that. Okay, and push it go over this side. Push it go over here. Maybe it will go over here, actually, I don't know. It kind of does, but really. Okay, I guess it's fine. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do, actually, just bring it down a little bit more. Just take correction. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now it's done. Now I'm going to make it the same thing as that. Okay, sand blue. Okay, and now I'm going to add a messy blanket on top of it. Just put it here and make it a little bit wider as well. And now I'm going, I need to move this over real quick. So now that's done, now I'm just going to color this light blue. Okay, so now that's done. Now I'm going to add the pillows. So for the pillows, I'm just going to do like usually do kind of like I'm just going to do these, just make them really big and chunky. Big and tall and chunky, pretty much. Okay. I'm gonna just make them a little bit closer together for this one. So they're actually touching. Okay, there we go. Kind of. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now that's done. Now I'm just gonna make this a little bit shorter than that one. Okay, and then I'm going to add these heart pillows and just put them here and here. Okay. So now that's done. Now I'm just going to make one that color and then another light blue. Actually looks really pretty awesome. But actually I'm gonna do that, and then this can be sand blue, I think that's what this is for. And then the modern shells. There we go, okay. I think I'm actually gonna make these even smaller just so you can see the back clothes, because you can't really even see them. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna make these actually a little bit smaller, and then make those a little bit smaller. Yeah, okay. And just make these a little bit smaller. Okay, and then also make these a little bit smaller. So now that's done. Now I'm going to just add like little something else here, like essentially do a little flower. Okay, and then I'm just going to put it here. Just make it like that. Okay, there we go. So now that's done. Now I'm going to move on to everything else. Okay, so now I'm going to add a carpet. So for the carpet, I think I'm just going to do this simple round carpet here. No, actually no. Well, actually, I don't even know if, actually I don't want to add a carpet, actually. So now I'm just going to add a table. So for the table, I'm just going to add this industrial nightstand. Okay, and then I'm going to, I like the colors, so I'm just going to leave the colors. And then I'm going to add, like, I'm going to go to lighting, and then add a lamp. So I'm just going to add this overtop table lamp, and then make this linen. Okay, and then now I'm going to add, like, some seashells by it, so you kind of get the idea of like what it's supposed to be. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now that's done. Now I'm going to, how big this is, so big. Okay, so in here is going to be my clothes, and right here is going to be like my dresser area. That might have like a chair over here or something. Okay, but I do need to add, so I'm going to add a painting here. Let's see, I'm just going to add like one of these, I think. Okay, and there'll be like, just like sea stuff. Or do cadet blue, that's pretty okay. And then now I'm going to add some windows. So I need some windows here. I feel like, actually I want to add a wall trim too. That's what I was meant to add. I forgot that. Okay, there we go. Okay, that looks a little better. Okay. And I need the top. So let's go ahead and do the top anyway. Like it just adds like more. I don't think it's in depth, so yeah. Okay, now let's go ahead and go to Windows. So I was going to add like this one, and I guess I still paint. It's kind of weird. It's like that actually does not look too bad, honestly. I like that. Okay, and then you need to do something with this. Okay, you can. Okay, and this will just be. I guess it's gonna be matched. Okay, there we go. So now that's done. Now I'm going to, I need to add a roof here, whoops, forgot. Okay, and also need to add a floor. I need to just do it myself. Add the floor, okay. But I didn't add like another window or something here, because I feel like it's going to be like I feel like it's going to be kind of scary, you know? So now that's done. Now I'm going to, I guess I'm going to add another window here. No, I feel like that's a good window for a start. Do you want to add some curtains though? It's curved, yeah, I feel like that's really cute. Okay, and then I'm just going to, I like the cadet blue, so that's what I'll stick with. Okay, there we go. So now it's done. Now over here is going to, I guess, be my dresser. I'm going to go to storage and get me a dresser. I could do like more of like a smaller one. Oh man, I'm going to do that one. But if I do like more of a smaller one, like this modern one, then add like a chair here. That's a good idea. So So just going to be pastel and cadet blue. Okay, and now I'm going to add a mirror here and then a chair as well. For the chair, I don't know what I need to add for the chair. That's a cute little hanging chair. More tufted armchair. That's cute too. Wicker armchair. What's like kind of like oh, the glamorous. It's cute. It's kind of almost weird looking. Of course, it's just a modern armchair. I don't like that modern armchair because I feel like it sticks out too much. So I'm just going to do actually just like a curved armchair because it kind of fits like the area. Okay. So now that's done. Now I'm going to go ahead and add a mirror here. And now I'm just going to add some more seashells up here. Okay, and then I'm going to add a mirror. And then I think right here I'm going to add a window. So let's go ahead and add a mirror here. So I think I'm going to just add like this framed mirror here. And then make it cadet blue as well. Okay, and then for the window here, I think I want to add a window here. I guess we'll see. I like that window because I feel like, I don't know if I like that window. What I could do actually, I think might look honestly a little bit better. Put that there and then put the chair here. Like, yeah, it looks better. I feel like I should have like more room for this, for like this stuff. I don't exactly know what to do. I think I'm going to just do like a tradition like this. I think we're going to do this. Yeah, looks good. Okay. Then I'll also add the same. Okay, there we go. I feel like that looks good. Okay. So now that's done. Now I'm going to move on to the closet. So I do need to add some lights here. Okay, and now let's go ahead and start. So for this, I'm just going to go to storage and add some clothes. Okay, now I'm just going to do the same thing here, and here, and here, and here. Okay, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, and then I'm just going to add, just to make them blue, I think, so I feel like that kind of matches the color scheme. Make it blue. I do fall colors. So I'm gonna have some different color clothes in here, why not? Okay, there we go. Okay, so now that's done. Now I'm going to add another window here. It's kind of hard to see. Okay, so for the window, I think I'm going to just add like, that's cool, like a little round one. That's cool. I think I'm gonna do round windows. Looks, I don't know if it looks good or not. It's cute. Oh, that's so cute. I like that. So this coastal house came to a total of $10,388. So here it is. So you walk in, you're greeted by this area here. So it's a type of ocean here. I'm hoping this looks coastal enough. I feel like it does. But I'm going to do actually a part 2 of this because I'm going to add a beach right here to make it look, you know, like a little more beachy, so like you can look out and see the beach. And anyway, so here's the closet area. I feel like it's a really cute area. And then of course here's just this area here. And this area you can sit and watch. Okay guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And make sure you guys watch part 2 as well. Okay guys, bye!